Hey everyone, alright, so in this video let's talk Star Wars Land, one of my favorite things to talk about. D23 is coming up in mid-July, and it was just announced that Disney will have a full-blown pavilion dedicated just to Star Wars Land. What does this mean? Well, what I think it means, and it's pretty obvious what it means, that we're going to get a ton of Star Wars Land material. They announced that we're going to get a very detailed model of the land. We're going to get media, artwork, possibly the name of the planet that's being represented with Star Wars Land. It's going to, honestly, this is going to blow minds. I think that Disney is taking the Star Wars franchise very seriously, okay? You can see it. I mean, obviously, with the movies, there's a lot of care that's going into those films. In terms of the theme park, I think you can expect a themed area unlike we've ever seen before. You know, not to diminish Pandora. Pandora in Florida is an absolute breathtaking spectacle, but I think Star Wars Land is going to take themed environments even to a next level beyond Pandora. Okay, it's going to blow everyone away. Like, for real, this is going to be crazy. So it's going to be really cool to see what we can expect. We have very little information on the attractions and overall, just overall details with Star Wars Land. We have a general idea. You know, we know what kinds of, we know that we're getting a ground battle First Order attraction. We know we're getting a Millennium Falcon attraction. We've gotten a few pieces of art here and there for Star Wars Land, but nothing really substantial. Nothing that we can really, sink our teeth into. We're going to get that. D23 is going to deliver, and it's going to deliver big. So, of course, when all this information drops, I'm definitely going to make a ton of videos on it. But yeah, this is really exciting news, you guys. I wanted to make a video and let you guys know this is going to drop. Mid-July, D23 Star Wars Land Pavilion, D23 Expo. I'm just really excited. I'm really hoping one of my things on my wish list is I'm really hoping we learned some of the details in regards to the two attractions. I hope we learned a lot more, especially in regards to the Millennium Falcon attraction. And I'm curious about this ride because I want to know, how is it going to separate? How is it going to how is it going to be distinctively different than what we have in Star Tours? We already have a Star Wars themed, motion simulator. How is this Millennium Falcon attraction going to differentiate itself from what we already have? Yeah, it's more interactive. We heard that it's going to be, kind of like a choose your own adventure style where as a guest, we can kind of like, make decisions that have consequences. We know that much. But aside from that, we really don't know how, what this is going to be. Is it going to be like a video game? Are we going to be sitting there like shooting things out of the sky? Or is it not that interactive? We just don't know. I'm really curious about that attraction and how it's going to play out. What kind of ride vehicles it's going to be. Is it going to be like a Star Tours where we're just in a simulator the whole time? Or is it going to be like a Harry Potter Forbidden Journey attraction where we're in like the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, where we'll go through actual sets and obviously part of it will be screens and what have you. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm really curious about that attraction. The First Order ground battle is sort of self-explanatory. It looks like it's going to be like a dark ride almost, trackless. And you're going to go through sets and scenes and what have you. That one's a little more self-explanatory. The Millennium Falcon, though, it really interests me a lot more because I'm kind of like, well, how are they going to make it any different than Star Tours? You can't just have a simulator that is essentially the same as Star Tours, but now you're in the Millennium Falcon. I think that'd be kind of boring. So we'll see what happens. But guys, Star Wars Land is coming in a big way to the D23 Expo. I will report, obviously, with a lot of videos about any details that come out in regards to this. Also, if you're not following me on Twitter, check me out. It's at OrangeGrove55. Let's continue the conversation on Twitter. I love talking Disney. Get at me. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff. Comment below. What do you think about Star Wars Land having a huge presence at D23? What are your expectations for this pavilion? What do you want to learn about regarding Star Wars Land? You want to learn about more about the planet and how it relates to Star Wars canon? Do you want to learn more about the attractions and what kind of experience we can expect? The shops, the restaurants. What do you guys want to know about? What's your wish list? I hope we learn a lot. I am super excited. So comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. And as always, may the Force be with you.